Avoid, I am Agitated Crane, and I boosted the sound of the game a little bit. I played back the episode that I was recording with Ysera cinematic and stuff like that. And honestly, it sounds okay. And I feel like. But the thing is, it's always strange because when I kind of balance the sound, it sounds great to me. But then um, when I rewatch it on YouTube, for example, or something like that, or I watch it in a different place, like when I used to work, I would sometimes check how my video is doing, and it would sound different, and it's I don't know how to control that, I guess. So that's quite annoying. Anyway, I really want to finish Val'sharah today, and I believe we have this quest line with Tyrande left. Tyrande, and then we get the village and peril stuff. And I'm trying to remember where the Black Rook is, and I think it's actually here. Somewhere. In Azuna. Azuna. Ajuna. Ajuna Matata. Uh, it's definitely not in High Mountain, not in Stormheim, not in Suramar. I thought it's in Val'sharah, but I'm not seeing it here anywhere and anywhere. So I'm thinking maybe it's in Arjuna and it gets unlocked later. Yeah, I think it needs to be unlocked through questing because I don't see Eye of the Storm either here. And I'm pretty sure Eye of the Storm is somewhere here. Anyway, yeah. Let's quest.
What are we waiting for?
Malfurion, my love. In vision I saw him, enraged and then distressed, and now lost beyond my mind's reach. Blood Elf, I know we have little reason to trust one another, but I will not turn away your help. If you value the sanctity of this world, you will come with me. Yeah, so I kind of don't like the melodramacy that we are getting from those two. I know they are like what, millions of years old and they have been in love this long. But honestly, like, talk? No, just run. But I mean, the voice acting doesn't help either, and I don't understand what is happening with voice acting because I don't remember it being this absurd in Warcraft 3. But maybe I'm just not remembering it correctly. But here it almost feels like they are caricatures. Like you have the Malfurion with his no. I think that's a reference to Darth Vader. Um, and it's it feels kind of strange because it's like a serious moment and you make fun of it by referencing Darth Vader. Darth Vader was a serious moment as well, but I think that was just bad acting. And here we are reusing it in a. I don't know. I feel like if you were making homage or caricaturing that Darth Vader delivery, you would have it on a less serious quest, like maybe on some side quest or something like that. Not when scenarios basically dies or gets corrupted by nightmare. That doesn't seem right. And then when Tyrande charges in, she has some weird emotional delivery as well. So it's really strange, really strange. But I really shouldn't be delaying too much. We need to move quickly so I can finish the storyline quickly, so I can grind quickly, so I can unlock everything, and then I can play other games as well. Because as much as I love Warcraft, I don't think it's good for my channel. I only play it for autistic reasons and because I kinda treat it as a relaxing time. But if I have deadlines for videos and stuff like that, and I seriously feel like I'm shooting my channel in the foot with those Warcraft Let's Plays. But as I said, autism demands its tolls. Mentor O'Neill, even though those woods have been lost to the corruption of Shaladrasil, this is still our home. The fate of the forest is ours to share. Okay. She's for some reason very tall. Love her dress, by the way. Her foot could use some work. But I think I like her armored model more. Sorry, just checking muscle definition on the back. Because I'm pretty sure she has like insane muscles on her new model.
We've got them cornered. What are we waiting for? We are wasting time. They defile everything they touch. We are wasting time. What are we waiting for? We've got them cornered. They defile everything they touch. What are we waiting for? They defile everything they touch.
It's a strange accent. Is it like a different voice actress from Warcraft 3? I feel like I guess I haven't interacted with Tyrande much. Because where do you really interact with her? Battle for Azeroth I played as Horde, so I didn't really had that and I haven't even finished it, so that entire Darkshore storyline I was mostly chilling with Nathanos. Then Shadowlands, her story is in Ardenveld. I only played through the beginning of Shadowlands, so don't have it. Didn't have her there. And I feel like before that, Dragonflight also have not played, where she deals with the New World 3. So seriously, I had like very little interactions with her, and I don't believe she was that present in Alliance storylines up until really up until Battle for Azeroth. I mean, she's here in Legion. Warlords, she was not there. Pandaria, she was not there. Cataclysm, I there was that time traveling scenario to get the Dragon Soul or Demon Soul or whatever it's called. But that's I feel like the focus there was more on Thrall than on Tyrande. And that's Cataclysm. Wrath, she was not there. Burning Crusade, she was not there. Classic, she was just standing in the Darnassus. Yeah, I think this is the first time she takes action, actually. Malfurion, I think you see more of him during Cataclysm, during questing specifically. Because I do remember him having like a presence in Darkshore, and I think in Hyjal and Molten Front. I could be wrong, but Tyrande, I don't really remember her. Yeah, I feel like this is the first time they dusted her off since Warcraft 3. That's crazy.
We are wasting time.
Xavius has been this way, but his destination is unclear. The nightmare smothers my mind. Those refugees tell of an ancient moonwell hidden in the ruins ahead. If it is uncorrupted, it will give me the focus I need. By Elune's light, we will find my husband yet. Meet me at the moonwell at once. Okay. Is she gonna run away? No. Is this the end? Our beloved Malfurion. I saw him in the dreamer's clutches, but Ysera was changed, twisted. Shaldrasil, our mighty world tree, is corrupted beyond recognition. We were forced to flee our home without our belongings. Some were heirlooms, sacred to us. Return them to me if you can. Okay, collect bear asses. As if Shaladrasil's encroaching roots were not enough to deal with, now the Wormtown harpies have come to take advantage of our plight. Kill them, Blood Elf. They deserve nothing less for feeding on our misery. Harpies are another fascinating race to me. Who is this? Dead Knight. Don't really feel it. Harpies are a fascinating race to me because, again, they are tied to the wild gods. So I think Aviana is the one who is supposedly like responsible for harpies. But then harpies are fucking evil. And harpies do not have males. And I think it is heavily implied that, or at least I think it was heavily implied in the uh, Warcraft RPG that harpies basically rape other species males, and then if the result from eggs is the girl, they keep it, and if it's a boy, they kill it. Is that what I remember? I think it is. But it's curious because we see like a lot of eggs usually with harpies. So for every harpy we see, there is like hundreds adventurers that died to snoo snoo. And harpies are kind of cool. Like I wouldn't mind having playable harpies, but the problem is that I don't think they would work with armors. And I don't mean like model wise, because model wise you can make it work, right? But I'm just thinking like if you put a harpy in plate, for example, she's gonna look weird. If you put her in robes, she's gonna look weird. Can I do this? Okay, I can do that. It's a decent damage. I think you can raise the bonus up to 10. Which would mean that the damage would be even better. Let's get up, up, up. Ooh. Look at this. It's a nice statue. I love it. I wouldn't mind having this thing in my housing system. I'm not looking forward to housing. I'm gonna be honest. Like I don't think it's something for me. I don't think I would create like a good looking house. Most likely it's going to be like a complete disaster, and that disaster is going to look horrible, and I'm gonna hate it, and I'm not gonna feel good about it, and I will be trying to collectibles so I get like the nice things unlocked for the house, but then I wouldn't be able to utilize them because I wouldn't spend enough time on it. Like I know how the girls play games, right? And I think this is what Warcraft is trying to encourage. I think they are trying to expand basically their player base, not only and okay, I mentioned girls, but it's not just girls. Like there are guys who enjoy this type of games as well. And I don't want to call them casuals because it's not really about casualty. It's just like the type of games people like. There is this section of players. Most of them are girls, but there are guys as well who like um, stuff like Stardew Vale, who like Sims, who like city builders and stuff like that. City builders, actually, I think mostly guys prefer, but stuff like Sims, I think it's girls. And so I think the housing was requested by those type of people. And I think Warcraft is trying to attract them. Because, like, I'm not looking forward to housing. Not at all. And it's like I agree that it's a cool idea, but I like to run dungeons. I I don't want to sit for like hours and try to customize my building. That's not really something that I would enjoy. But I know some people would. I guess a lot of people would like to do that. It's just seriously not for me. And then I also heard interesting thing that they are adding like a wood crafting or something like that. So now all the trees that you see, they can actually be looted. You can loot wood from them. And it's kind of strange that they are doing that as not as a separate profession, but as just yeah, you can loot wood. Because I would honestly like all the gathering professions, I would make available to all players. And by the way, if you watched me for a longer period of time, you probably know that I liked garrisons in Warlords of Draenor. And I know that people hate Warlords of Draenor, and there are good reasons for it, but I personally I enjoyed it. And I think it would have been better to expand on those systems that were introduced there than give like a new housing system. That's again like my personal preference. I'm out of range. I shouldn't probably be farming those harpies because I think if I start guarding Tyrande, she will she will trigger a bunch of harpies anyway.
We've got them cornered.
I will need to focus on the vision to understand its message. We have had our differences in the past, but this is bigger than both of us. Can I trust you? Okay. It's curious if this is like the same wording that she gives to Alliance, or if this is just because I'm a Horde character. Do it. Meditate.
We are wasting time.
I pray we are not too late. Okay, so are you meditating? What is happening?
We've got them cornered.
I mean,
They defile everything they touch.
I don't like this. I guess it's completed. Okay, so, but that doesn't... Wouldn't she mention what she sees? Okay, I'm a little bit disappointed. I could in theory restart that quest, but I don't think it's worth it. Because it's probably going to be something like, oh, my love, Malfurion. I see where he is. We must find him before it's too late. Right? Ah, hold on.
Do not let anything disturb my meditation. I must see through the chaos.
I see it works for her. What the fuck?
Malfurion, he is in pain. Keep fighting, my love.
I was right. He's in danger. I hope we are not too late.
Something first. Xavius, you cruel creature. I am coming for you.
Okay.
What
Weird
are we
bug.
waiting for?
He's still alive, but the rest remains to be seen. For your sake, let us pray that he is unharmed. Why for my sake? What the fuck? I cannot think clearly in this place. Even though the moonwell is still pure, the corrupting influence of the nightmare remains. Come, we will return to the refuge and gather our wits. Then we will continue the hunt for my husband.
Meet me back at the refuge and we will continue our search.
Okay.
I am listening.
Have you retrieved them? Yes, I found your heirlooms.
Be careful.
It's not much, but it is better than I could have hoped for. You have our gratitude.
Farewell.
Nice. Complete the Val'sharah local storylines listed below with a time runner. Nice. Also, the Black Rook Hold is here. Okay.
Elune be with you.
Such violence should not be necessary. Thank you, regardless. Oh, nice.
We are wasting time.
Already my mind is sharper.
We've got them cornered.
I know only that my husband is somewhere deeper in this twisted forest. He's still alive, but it remains to be seen if he is whole. Tyrande's expression hardens into a skull as she peers at you. Elune herself cannot protect Xavius if he is not.
Stay close. Do not let the nightmare confound you.
She gonna teleport? Is she going to disappear?
The path splits. Wait, what is that? Feathers and blood. It is still wet. There may still be time. The corruption is thick here. What is that across the bridge? Follow closely. Elothir,
I'm out of
I
range.
Elune, not you too.
F.
Have you seen my husband?
God damn it. Oh, he's corrupted as well. What has become of our precious Shaladrasil, our beloved scenarios? I have failed them. Okay, 1 second. I feel like we need to do some housekeeping before we jump into more problems. Okay. Critical strike damage of your abilities is increased. Oh, so the more overpower... No, the more colossal might I have, the better my overpowers are going to be. That's cool. And so it stacks to 5 times, not 10 as I thought. And this thing doesn't start to glow when you have 5 stacks. So you have to kind of keep track of it on your own. Shockwave, we don't even have Shockwave. I guess we will have to get the Shockwave. But it's not worth it. So I'm kind of... That's going to be one of the talents that is just like a throwaway talent to unlock other stuff. Let's get better overpower.
What are we waiting for?
This place is corrupted beyond anything I have ever seen. Malfurion, please, hold on.
We've got them cornered.
No one is safe from this corruption.
The trees whisper his name, but their words are madness to my ears.
Fernandez, get away. Come on.
You must help me find him. Is there anything I can do?
Thank you.
You may not, but perhaps your Mother Moon can.
I swear to God, it's like they know that I'm recording and they just want to get into the screenshot as well. How about I do it like... Look at them, so many. There's just fucking queue here. We will get a better better screenshot somewhere else anyway. Oh, now that I give up, are they finally gone? There we go. There we go. A beautiful Elothir and the Tyrande. There we go. This could be used as a nice thumbnail, maybe. Centos, my friend, you must succeed where I have failed. You must find our dear Malfurion. As the nightmare consumes my thoughts, I hear the voices of those twisted trees. I must cling to sanity long enough to aid you. Venture into Ash'theran and bring me corrupted petals from the fallen denizens there. With them I might find you, Archdruid, your Archdruid, while my mind is still my own. A final favor for an old friend, perhaps. My age-old companion, Veritos, has fallen to the Nightmare's torment. We once worked in unison to protect this land. His close ties to the land brought him low on his dark hour. As with all who suffer this fate, there is no restoring him. Please send us, bring him peace. Okay?
Petition Elune. The nightmare stain cannot be removed, but perhaps we can hold it back.
Long enough to seek him out.
Oh, this is even better.
When he speaks, I can almost understand.
Hold yourself on the edge of madness, Elothir. Mother Moon will carry you as long as she can.
Yeah, this is cool. Very cool. And then obviously we have this asshole behind us. But this is very cool. So like so. Very, very like artistic composition. Yeah, I'm gonna get so much clicks. Like 0 maybe. Is the fucker flying?
I need to get closer.
Okay, why am I...
It's too far away.
Why am I having trouble with him? I mean, it's not really trouble, it's just... I don't know what that was.
I'm out of
Creeping horror?
I need to target something first. It's too far away.
Okay, where am I actually going? It looks like we have bonus objective here, which is unrelated to the main quest. But I quite like completing bonus objectives, so here we are. We just have to be...
I can't attack that I need to get closer.
Alright. Why am I losing health now? Who knows? Okay, why suddenly this thing becoming so difficult? Yeah, I'm gonna die here. Oh yeah, for sure. Isn't Bleed supposed to heal me or something? Jesus. Jesus, I say. Phew. I think that druid is responsible for my survival. Probably healed me as well. I'm not going to acknowledge this.
It's too far away.
Here, I'm gonna help him with this rare. Hopefully he will appreciate it. Probably not. You know what's curious? So I have seen other people demons. And I wonder why do I have the Dreadlord and they can summon other types of demons. I wonder if it's possible to customize it. Because I don't think I've seen anything on the weapon specifically. Which, by the way, we can improve. Oh my god. So much improvement. And we can get critical strike from Mortal Strike. And now we can continue with the main storyline. I just read this Vrat Talon as Vration, and I was so surprised. So surprised, it wasn't even funny. Okay, I'm going to be honest. The Slayer build that I have on my Fury Warrior, the one that relies on the Blade Storm, it feels more impactful. We will see if this will improve. With more talents, but so far it's kinda like meh. Tormented droid. Oh my god, I read it as druid, and so I made fun of it and said droid, but it's not even druid, it's dryad. Okay, where are we going? Okay, where is the entrance to Veritas? Is he... I think it's here. Yeah. Okay, I guess we are killing Bratttalon again. It's gonna take ages. And I'm feared.
I'm out of range.
Thankfully, we have demon hunters who are apparently insanely overpowered because they kill stuff significantly faster than I do. So I absolutely love it. And then here somewhere we have our Veritas. Cool.
I need to get closer.
To resist the call of Xadius. Behold my power!
I need to target something.
Val'sharah will.
Okay. Only one petal left. And we are complete. And we can go return. Return the quest. Ah, the fear, the panic. I haven't the strength to fight much longer. Oh. Dark energy glows crimson within. The waking world is slipping further and further from my mind. But on the vestiges of this corruption consuming my mind, I sense Malfurion. My sight fades, but I am glad that he rests. And I'm gonna open all of this because I kinda want to keep upgrading my gear as much as I can, and apparently I'm in combat with this thing. Sure. Touch of Malice. Volatile magics. Okay. Looks good. And we can get this for higher experience across the board.
They defile everything they touch.
This place is corrupted beyond anything I have ever seen. Malfurion, please hold on.
We are wasting time.
The Archdruid ends draws near. His memory will live on in the hearts of all who knew him. Elothir, who I'm like, okay, I think this is like a significantly decent lore character, and yet I keep confusing his name with Elothir from Lord of the Rings, which I think even from Lord of the Rings that I may be mispronouncing that name. So yeah, he stays in my heart, but I still have no clue how to pronounce his name. I will be mispronouncing him forever from now on. Elothir's desperate efforts revealed that Malfurion is being held in Shala'nir amidst the roots of Shaladrasil. My love, so near yet so far. Shala'nir is infested with nightmare creatures. To rush in would be suicide. I subdued one of Xavius's creatures. Use it against him. Santos and I think, clear as a path. Oh my god, no. I am Santos. Use it against him, Santos, and clear us a path. Okay, Jesus. I'm being stupid. Very stupid. So I should? I should. And look at that creature, by the way. Written Harbinger. Doesn't he look like a Sha creature? Like a lot of those things, I feel like, are related to Sha as well. Which kind of makes sense, because Sha are negative emotions, and nightmare... I mean, what is nightmare if not negative emotion, right? So I feel like there is connection there that they probably should explore a little bit more eventually.
What are we waiting for?
Oh my god, we get another side quest. This place remains deadly, but we can now press forward. Why would you shoot it at me?
We've got them cornered.
He is near, Blood Elf. I can feel it. We must search Shala'nir for Malfurion. If we do not find him soon, I fear he will be lost to me forever. I was unsure of your word when first we met. I know now that you will not fail me. I am grateful. Sure.
Shala'nir is just ahead. You should be ready for whatever foulness awaits us.
Welcome to my dream home. Your beloved Malfurion awaits within. But what's this? Which Malfurion is real, and which is part of the nightmare?
I have no time for games. Where are you, Malfurion? Answer me!
My love, I am here. Come to me.
Oh my god, they really are horrible.
Tell where his voice is coming from. Search the buildings to the east. I will scour the west for signs of him.
I mean, it's been a while since I played Warcraft 3, but I feel like I would remember. Oh. Dead Druid. We released the Wisp. Wisps are curious as well, because I quite like them, and I had this idea that it would be better if on death, instead of transforming into a ghost, you would transform into a wisp. And I know you can transform into a wisp as a night elf, but I'm thinking about all player characters. Because as a wisp, it would make sense that you can fly. And I feel like all ghosts should be allowed to fly. Because sometimes you die in like a very weird position, and you cannot reach your body. It will also be significantly faster if you could fly. So yeah, I'm surprised that sometimes they make you walk. In some zones, credit where credit is due, they actually give you an ability to fly. You have like this spectral griffon, which doesn't really make much sense. Then in some other places you kind of swim through the skies as a ghost. But all of that could be fixed by making all ghosts wisps, basically. And I know there is like cultural thing about wisps, but I really like, I feel like that's one of the retcons that I would be fine with. And wisps would have to have their character model changed a little bit, because currently I think they even show like a face of a night elf. But I think all of them are night elf males, despite the fact that the girls die as well. But whatever.
Guess again, mortal. Where are you, Tyrande? I need you.
My god, seriously?
Cannot escape the Nightmare Lord's grasp.
Yes, you see, you can kinda... Well, it's far away. But I think you can see that there is like a face on it. And I want to see... This is another guy. Oh, here is a girl. Is it girly face? I can't tell. I cannot tell. Cool. Another level up, and we can get this dominance. So now it stacks up to 10 times. Okay. Blight. Don't like Blight.
It's too far away.
This nightmare end.
I'm just gonna fly there. Like, okay, hold on.
I'm out of range.
Elune, curse you, saviors! You will pay for this. I swear.
Need to target something first. It's too far away.
Now I can just fly over there. Oh. I think this is the actually correct one. And he's dead. Oh, no.
You cannot keep me from her! Tyrande!
Yes, I hear you. I am close now.
Seriously, what the fuck is going on with this voice acting?
Come to me, warriors of Elune. Our chase is finished.
Oh,
Tyrande Whisperwind, I have longed for this encounter for many years. Your adoring husband will be joining me in the nightmare. His was a special invitation. And our dear Ysera, would you believe she's had a change of heart? She will aid me in my conquest of Val'sharah, starting with your precious Temple of Elune. Such a dilemma, High Priestess. Kneel beside your beloved as he draws his final breath? Or watch the temple of your goddess burn?
no, too far, too far.
We are wasting time.
This place makes my skin crawl. Elune give me strength.
They defile everything they
This cannot be.
Ysera? No!
No!
What are we waiting for?
Malfurion, my love, my heart breaks for him, but I cannot follow where he goes. I have sworn myself to Elune, my goddess, to defend her temples and lands with all that I am. I cannot stand by while my order is in danger. May she keep you in her graces, Malfurion. Tyrande turns away, eyes glistening with tears. I have to change the battery in my headphones. So bear with me. Bear with me. I'm almost done. It should be very quickly. Finished. Almost. There we go. Replaced. Closed. Turned on. And we should be back. Do I fly?
They defile everything they touch.
We go to the Temple of Elune. We will ride more swiftly on Ash'Alah's back. Are you ready to depart? So this is Ash'Alah. Okay. I'm ready.
Come with me. Ysera won't stop until this whole realm is plunged into the nightmare.
Ooh, do I hold her? I do hold her. Look at how I hold her.
She's using Malfurion to bait me, to distract me from what must be done. We are the only ones who can stop Ysera.
I know she is distraught right now, but...
My beloved. For 100 years he slept beneath Moonglade. Whenever
Is she technically single now?
I would descend into his barrow. I watched over. Even in slumber, his presence calmed me. I left my fears below the earth and emerged, ready to lead my people. When Malfurion returned to my side, we worked as one, as if he had never been away. Have you ever loved as I have? Now Xavius has me by the throat. I must abandon my beloved and subdue the most beautiful creature I have ever known.
Do I fight Ysera? I fight Ysera.
This is your end, mortal. Your dream is undone.
Not while I still draw breath. Coda, keep it distracted. Lyanus, mend our wounds. Champion, with me. Are you truly lost, Ysera? After all we have built, all we have done.
My eyes are open at last, priest. The nightmare consumes all.
By the light of Elune, we will end this madness.
My cats are going crazy.
End your torment. And
Oh my god, seriously, what is this?
will avenge you.
Forgive me. It felt so real.
How does this happen? How does this happen? Tyrande in cinematics looks kinda chubby. I don't mind, but it's kind of strange because she's supposed to be like this more elegant and strong, but I don't know that it's kind of like, who does she remind me of? I can't think of an actress, but I feel like she reminds me of some actress in that cinematic specifically. Right, so we have Tears of Elune here. Ysera died. But she gets... oh my god. Okay, that's an interesting shot. But she gets taken by Elune. Back to her people in the stars, I guess. What's curious is that... so Elune purifies her, right? Because she doesn't go into the dream corrupted by nightmare. She is purified of the nightmare and is taken into the dream. And in the dream, we meet her significantly later in Shadowlands. As it is right now, Ysera is officially basically dead. Which is quite strange, if I'm being honest. I began this playthrough today, at the very least, with talking about Elune and what the fuck is Elune and what... how does she fit into the general mythology. And I still do not understand. Because, like, I'm all for the magic, right? But how do you move the moon to make basically like a sun eclipse and then place Ysera's as stars into the night sky? And again, like I get the magic aspect of it, and I get that she's goddess and she's supposed to be way more powerful. And I think actually in Lord of the Rings there is a story about, I think, Elrond's father, who sailed to the skies and to the stars and stuff like that. So there is... I can suspend my disbelief about it and say, okay, it's magic, it's mythology, I accept it. But it just feels so strange, especially since, again, all the creatures that we have had in Warcraft, at one point or another, we faced against them. And it is strange that Elune, while not fitting into the mythology and being called like a fake goddess by Xal'atath, is actually more powerful than any being that we have known so far. Or at least it feels that way. Also, I wanted to check if this temple has any paintings at all. And I don't see any paintings at all here. Because again, like we had that reference that I mentioned in I think previous episode, that there was a painting of like the Elvish pantheon in one of the temples of Elune, and I wanted to check if that's the case in all the temples or not. Anyway, though I cannot abide the actions of your war chief, Blood Elf, we must fight together to save our world.
Do not lose faith.
This shall be remembered as one of the darkest days in the history of our world, but the hope remains. Elune's light has strengthened our resolve, and we get crystallized Moondrop, a blessing from Elune to brighten your darkest hour. Is this like a reference to Galadriel? The vial that she gives to Frodo? In your darkest hour, remember the light or whatever?
Our foes will know.
Yep. Though I cannot abide the actions, yeah. Enter the nightmare. We could not save Ysera, but we did prevent her from destroying the temple. Now I can finally turn my attention to my husband. I do not know what fate he suffers now. I only know that if we stand any chance of saving him, you must go now. Follow Xavius into the nightmare and find Malfurion. Right, so I'm gonna do this right away. Actually, we should probably specific dungeon, and we want Darkheart Thicket, right? Yeah. And you will see how absurd the runs in the remix are right now, because people are already soloing dungeons, so it's all you can do to just keep up with whoever is running it. The Tear of Elune floats effortlessly, glistening in an ethereal pillar of moonlight. Okay, and we are gonna take it to Dalaran. And we will wait for the dungeon. Yeah. In the meantime, maybe we can equip something? Can we? The touch of malice is so much better than arcane ages. Just housekeeping as we wait, because I don't think I have anything to talk about. We already talked about Ysera, about Elune. Like my confusion of what Elune is. It's kind of like similar a little bit as what little confusion we have with Xelatat, because Xelatat is supposed to be connected to the Void, yet she's not a Void Lord, she's not Old God, so she's something completely different, and that's curious as well. And the way she talks about Void Lords and other deities is quite curious. So I do wonder what's if there is like well, I mean, obviously there are pantheons that we haven't discovered yet, because we only seen titans, and I'm going now with Warcraft pantheons currently, right? So according to Chronicle and like the cosmic lore of Warcraft, there are six forces, that being order, disorder, life, death, and what the fuck? Oh my god, light and void. Jesus. And apparently each one of those forces has like a pantheon. So we have met pantheon of order being the Titans. Arguably, I guess we met pantheon of disorder being Sargeras and his followers or whatever. Although that really doesn't feel like it, right? Because Sargeras was corrupted Titan, and whatever he created was just corruption of Titans. So I feel like you can say that there is actually like a proper pantheon of disorder that we haven't even really met yet. And now that Sargeras is gone, maybe they will start taking control of the Legion. Then we have Pantheon of Death, which we've seen in Dragonflight, in Shadowlands. And that's it so far. We have not seen Pantheon of Life, we have not seen Pantheon of Void, of Light, of disorder, I guess. Pantheon of Light and Void, that could be... I wonder if that could be something like Naru and stuff like that, but I feel like that's like a foot soldiers, and same with the Void. Like I feel like even the Mencius that we get in at the end of War Within, I feel like even he is not as big a deal as... But then also like the Pantheon of Death, I don't consider them to be as powerful as Titans. It just feels like Titans are this the biggest thing compared to other stuff that we get. And then Elune is apparently just running circles around everyone. Like Pantheon of Death is silly. I could maybe understand Zoval, and maybe I can understand the Arbiter, but I'm not sure about like Sire Denatrius and stuff like that, because the Sire seems... he does not seem as such a big deal. Like I know he is. The lore kinda tells us that he is, but I don't know. And then same with the Winter Queen. She's supposed to be a big deal as well, but she seems like she seems on... well, no, that's gonna sound very strange. But I wanted to compare her to kind of like Tyrande, but she's obviously stronger than Tyrande. But I don't know. Maybe like... I feel like even comparing them to dragon aspects is not right. I could maybe like the Lich King and the Illidan. You know, characters like that. Like you can kind of see that they are powerful, but you don't really feel like they are
The
this
nightmare has
cosmic
birthed
beings.
an abomination known as rage rot. Hunt it down and burn it to the ground.
We got a casual run here. No, he's gaining speed. Okay, he's running.
So says the shadow of Xavius. Be still, worm. I will deal with you shortly.
And he's off.
Defilers. I can smell the nightmare in your blood. Be gone from these woods, or suffer nature's wrath. Defilers. So it is you who have befouled these woods with the nightmare. I will bleed the nightmare from you. I see now. I am the Defiler. A fluke. Savor it and pray you do not face me next. They will be more than prepared. For your true power rests in the nightmare. Silence, weakling. When you open your mouth again, it will be to cry for mercy.
I need to target something first. I'm out of range.
And he's off again. He cheats. He pretends to stay and care about what we do, but then he runs away. Oh my god. Look at this tank. He's just running. Running towards the next boss. He doesn't care. Look at him. He's like Honey Badger. Not gonna be interrupting. I don't even want to interrupt things. Like, it doesn't matter. He's gonna just ignore it anyway. Like, look how quickly the thing is dying. He's dead. The guy is running. Running, he doesn't stop. I don't think he even looted things. He relies on the postman to deliver it.
No sway over this realm, Nightmare Lord. Bold words for a prisoner. Even an echo of my power was enough to overwhelm you.
And I'm gonna die. God damn it.
I need to get closer.
Ooh, I'm alive. Somehow. There we go. All of that is resolved. I... Jesus. My cats are going crazy again. Horrible, horrible things are happening in the nightmare.
I will break you.
Why am I silenced?
You cannot defeat
No.
God.
Well-earned victory. We must, however, stay vigilant. Deep inside the nightmare, Xavius remains unvanquished. The enemy you fought here was merely his shadow.
Do I talk with you?
Hail to the night.
The ticket is dangerous place. Would you like me to transport you out? Well, I was kinda hoping that you are gonna give me the resolution to the quest. Apparently not, so I'm just gonna leave the instance group and hope that I will be next to Tyrande. Is gonna be happy to hear that you are safe and sound and going deeper into the nightmare.
Ishnu, heed the voice of Elune.
Praise Elune and all that her light touches. Malfurion is alive. I thought I would spend the rest of my days alone, dreaming of the choices I did not make. Thank you. Thank you for returning my love to me.
The kaldorei.
Nice. So we have completed the Emerald Nightmare questline. Better rent and deep wounds, sounds good. And in the next episode we will go to help Worgens. So this is going to be it for now, and I will see you next time. Subscribe to my channel, and I will go and try to figure out what's going on with my cats. Goodbye.